Hey, what's up, everybody? Well, I just decided to do a little bit of a decode today on, today is the 9th of August, okay? So if you look up here, in the right-hand corner right up here, that's the 9th. Okay, so today's the 221st day of the year, leaving 144 days left in the year. The inverse date is May the 24th, okay? Which means it's the 144th day of the year, leaving 221 days left in the year. All right. Okay, so today would be King Von's birthday. He was a 26-year-old rapper who died, he died in 2020 on November the 6th. But his birthday was supposed to be today, and his name keeps syncing up with a 22-year-old who's going to be 23 on the 27th, and that person, oh gosh, why am I forgetting his name again? Well, he's actually a rapper named Rod Wave. He's kind of a heavy guy, and he will be turning 23 on the 27th, and so he's trending today on Google. And so I just thought I would do some sort of a decode and show you guys. The moon looks full out there tonight, but it's actually not full. The full moon is on August the 11th. It looks like there's no NC August the 11th. That's the first day of the new constellation sign, I'll call it, because I don't believe in astrology, but it goes from Cancer to Leo. And let's see here. So that'll be the 11th. And tomorrow, okay, so tomorrow we have the 222nd day of the year. And I'm telling you, August is the month where things are happening. Things are strange. Things are weird. And I don't know, the numbers sync up. If you want to just study this calendar just a little bit, I don't know, just there's something about August, okay? So let's see here. So I want to go a little bit more over today, the 9th. Oh, I forgot to mention that today is National Women's Day. I just found it on a website, these holidays. Okay, and actually, we have Joe Rogan's birthday coming up on August 11th. I don't know how much any of this matters, but I don't know. I just kind of like thinking about people and how they're related to these dates and how they're promoted. And I don't know, like with Olivia Newton-John dying, it's kind of been getting me thinking lately because she died on 8822. And I don't know, I'm kind of sort of hopping around topics today, but I didn't really do too much of a study on Olivia Newton-John, but I know that Zachary K. Hubbard did, and she was 73 when she died. There's some sort of a Ivana Trump relation to that because has something to do with the movie coming out on one of the movies or something coming out on February 20th, which is, or the numbers are 220 or something like that. And just check out Zachary K. Hubbard's YouTube video, and I'll post it in the description box. But Ivana Trump, there's a relation because Ivana Trump was born on 220, and she was also 73 when she died. So, okay, let's get back to the 9th here. So today would have been King Von's 28th birthday, and they're still releasing stuff on it. So it's almost like he's more famous while dead. And I'm thinking that these Hollywood, oh, I said it right, Hollyweird producers do that kind of thing, because they're all about the money. They just want the money. They don't care who they kill. If you're worth more to them dead, they'll get you dead. So, okay, so here we go. So today is, I call it Shavat. It's Av, but it's Shavat 12. So the 9th of Av was on, Tisha B'Av was on August the 6th, the 9th of Av. That's when the temples were destroyed. Okay, so Av is one of those months where it's kind of like a sad month for Jewish people. So we're now on the 12th of Av, but I go by the Esther 3:7 calendar in the Bible, which talks about the calendar being 6 months off. So the 6-month off mark would be Shavat. So it makes me wonder whether we're in actually 5782 or actually 5783 now. Anyway, so basically this is my 9-day week calendar. I know if you're not new to my channel, you know what this is all about. I go by 9 days instead of 7 days, and I start at 1. Okay, I start at 1, no matter what the day is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And if you look, okay, this one will sync up with this one, and this one. Okay, so if you look down the row here, we have 6, 6, 6, 6, right? So if you look down the row, we have 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, right? 6, 4, 5. On a 7-day week calendar, it won't be this way. So 9-day week calendars sync up. So let's go on the 9th, and we'll see how this syncs up. Okay, so, all right, so we have the inverse date, which is May the 24th, which is the 144th day of the year, leaving 221 days left in the year. Now, I'm all about the number 221 because I believe Ulysses S. Grant and the 41st Congress sold us back to England on 2/21/1871. And for 151 years that we have been enslaved to the crown of England, for 151 years. And we just don't know it, because guess what? People who know that they are slaves, do they produce? Do they make wonderful creations? No, because they have a slave mentality. But if you don't know you're a slave and you keep producing and producing, this is why Hollywood kills people off, because they have the right. In their eyes, they have the right. They own people, Catholic Church owns people. So they have the right to kill people, okay? In their eyes, which is not right, which is not godly in any way, shape, or form. But okay, so basically how I do my addition is I do like 8 plus 9 plus 20 plus 22, it equals 59. And then I go down to the single digital root number, which is 5 plus 9 is 14, and 1 plus 4 is 5. And so I also will I'll add the full year. So it would be 8 plus 9 plus 20, 22 equals 2039. And 2 plus 3 plus 9 is 14, and 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, and then I take the 20 out of it, right? And so I'll do 8 plus 9 plus 22, and that will equal 39, right? Okay, and then this negative number here, basically, I just I add 8 plus 9 plus 22, and then subtract 2,000 and get negative 1961. Then I add negative 1 to 9, which is 8, plus 6 plus 1 is 15, and 1 plus 5 is 6, okay? And then this long number right here, 1419, that comes from this math calculation that I did, and you can check out my other video. I'll try to find it and post it in the description box. I'll call it the long number if you really want to know how to calculate it. I call it the long number because it takes so long to calculate it, like days. All right. Okay, so if I add 5, 3, 6, and 6, it equals 20, which equals 2. Now, I try to go down to the digital root number except for this number right here, 59. Whoops. Except for that number right there, 59. Okay. All right, so basically, we're still in Cancer because of this thing, Ophiuchus. It is the 13th sign that goes from November 29th to December the 17th, okay? Now, Ophiuchus is actually a man holding a snake, okay? And it's not like wind or air. It's not like air. It's not like earth. It's not like water or fire. It's the aether, okay? So it's kind of on a category of its own, but Libra is in question, okay? Because Scorpio is like the biggest sign in the sky, okay? It's the biggest constellation, if you include its claws. Now, but a long time ago, I don't know dates or whatever, but I read that Libra was actually the claws of Scorpio, so Libra never existed. So I don't know if there are truly 12 constellations or 13, but anyhow, I know that there is Ophiuchus, and it falls between Scorpio and Sagittarius, and it pushes Scorpio back and pushes Sagittarius forward. So we have to consider things like, by all this astrology, people read their horoscopes and believe them and live by them, yet they're never told about Ophiuchus. So this tells me something. This tells me that the general public is deceived by these systems that are not biblical. Constellations are constellations, they're stars, but you go and try to predict your future by these stars and where they're aligned. I don't know. I mean, I guess if you're one of the 3 wise men, but they actually found Jesus, right? They actually found him. So unless, the astrologer or astronomer, has that kind of wisdom, you're probably, not going to find a lot of value in it. Plus, you have a lot of people, that are elite in this world trying to deceive. They love to deceive. Okay? 13th sign. That's the reason why I'm putting signs in at all. I don't go by signs, okay? I'm under the sign of the cross of Jesus Christ. I don't go by astrological signs, but I'm putting these in here to show you, that Ophiuchus makes things different. Just like a 9-day week calendar makes things different than a 7-day. And once you really look at a 9-day week calendar, you can see that vertically, these are the same. See that? 5, 3, 6, 6, 2, all the way down. All right, and even these days are similar. We have 5/24, 5/15, and 5/6. So even the inverse dates of the calendar sync up because, look at this. All right, so you have 5 plus 2 plus 4, right? So that's like a 5 and a 6, right? And then you have 5 and then 1 and 5, right? So that's like a 5 and a 6. And then you have your 5 and 6. See that? So it's almost like a secondary calculation. Whereas, okay, so if you were just to get, the month and the day, 8 and 9. 8 plus 9 is 17, which equals 8, right? Okay, and then if you get, 5/24, 5 plus 2 plus 4, that would be 11, which equals 2. So we have 8 and 2, okay? So, well, let's just take this day. Okay, so we have 8 and 8, which was yesterday. And I just want to say to President Trump, very sorry that your house got raided. I think that really sucks. And I think it was definitely an overstep. I don't know. That really sucks. And I hope they didn't break anything or steal anything from you. But I wouldn't put it past them. All right, anyhow, so you have 8 plus 8, right? Which equals 16. And then 1 plus 6 is 7, right? 7. Okay? So then you take the inverse date, 5 plus 2 plus 5, right? 10, 11, 12. 12, which equals 3. Well, that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that this was going to come up. Look at that. Olivia Newton-John. Olivia Newton-John. Okay. She was 73, right? Well, look at what the days add up to. Look at that. So 8 plus 8 equals 16. And then 1 plus 6 equals 7. Right? And then you have 5 plus 2 plus 5. Right? Right there. Right? And then right there, 8 and 8. Right? 5 plus 2 plus 5 is 12, which is 3. So if you guys don't think that they use numbers to calculate when somebody's going to die, just watch some of Zachary K. Hubbard's YouTube channels, okay? His is Gematria Effect News 25 right now, but subscribe to his 24 and 23 and all that, okay? Or Derek Takuri. And Zachary K. Hubbard is really, really good at promoting other channels. He knows who's really good at decoding and who's not. He was kind of today he was kind of going on about somebody that he didn't like very much. And I hope it wasn't me, because I mentioned the Chaldean cipher. But I don't think that the Chaldean cipher is the only cipher. Heck no. But the Chaldean cipher is interesting, because the Chaldean cipher is actually only 22 alphabetic letters. And one of the letters is SCH, and one of the letters is TH, and one of the letters is ST. And if you look in the Gematrinator calendar, or the Gematrinator.com calculator, a lot of times you'll see an ST by President Trump's name, or you'll see a TH, or you'll see an SCH. Actually, you won't see an SCH because that's what I put in, but you will see the TH, right? The TH or the ST, okay? And it had something to do with that. That was the base, okay? So I just gave you a little overview about today, Tuesday. Tuesday is also named after Mars. And you know what? I could have sworn Pluto as a planet. You know, Pluto was a planet, right? And then they took it away, but then they said, oh, you know what? It actually is a planet. You know, they said it was just some star, and now it's a planet again, I believe. I'm just going to say it's a planet. I don't think anybody really, really knows. It's so far away. But I want to say, if it is a planet, guess what? There will be 9 planets. And guess what that will match up with? My calendar. Okay? That will match up with my 9-day-a-week calendar. Because what you would have Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. That's 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking about renaming the days. I don't know, because, why have 7 days? Why have 7? Maybe I should add it, But moon, Monday, moon. See, the 7-day-week calendar is mentioning stars, the sun and the moon, and then only 5 planets. Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn. All right, and then Sunday and Monday are the stars, right? Sun and moon. So I don't know. See, that's another deception. They're naming 7-day-a-week planets. What if I started off the first day of my calendar? Maybe January 1st will always be Mercury, right? January 1st, Mercury. And then you just go from there. Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. And so then you will know the 1st, the 10th. Do you see what I mean? That they'll fall on Mercury. Yeah, they'll fall on Mercury. I'm wondering if they do something like that. So anyway, I was just brainstorming with you guys. Please forgive me for my unprofessionalness. I don't do videos as often as I need to. I want to do some Major League Baseball. I'm particularly interested in the Atlanta Braves and the Cleveland Guardians. And there was a prophetic word by Troy Blacks stating that the Atlanta Braves and the Cleveland Guardians, now there's some sort of rivalry there, I believe. There was the first one Super Bowl with the Cleveland, not Super Bowl, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Not the Super Bowl. Oh my gosh, the World Series, okay. And the Cleveland Indians, I believe in 1922, you guys. And then in 1948. So, and it was against the Brooklyn Braves, I'm pretty sure. And the Cleveland Indians were not called the Cleveland Indians, and now they're not called the Indians, they're the Cleveland Guardians. So I'm going to be hopefully trying to do a little bit more on Major League Baseball. I'm kind of into baseball. If there's any sport I'm into, it's baseball. So I'm going to try to do that because, I don't know, I feel that if we're going to bet on a game, then it's not gambling if you know the answer. Am I right? I don't know. I don't know what the Christian way to think about this is. I've heard gambling is wrong. But shoot, if I can make $10,000 on an educated guess, then I'm going to make $10,000. So I don't know about you, but I'll make the $10,000 and I'll go put a down payment on a house or something, or get a car. I don't know. So I don't know. An educated guess, to me is not gambling because they rig these sports games. Okay, so please check out my channel. I will when I do a Major League Baseball, I'll put MLB at the front of the title so that you guys will know. All right, I'm sorry if I bored you guys today, but I really hope you guys have a good evening. Please stock up on soup supplies, cut your groceries, okay? And anyway, God bless you guys. We'll see you another time.